Let's go guys, game pertama ya. TNC melawan Onic Philippines. Kaget gue guys.
For us for MPLC Philippines season 15, TNC pro team doing it surprises all.
Ini Brusko lawan Yawi ya.
Very aggro start at the center of the map by Super Friends and Brusko, knowing that the Khalid and Bully they got the Kacha and Low Yi. Actually was, if I'm not mistaken, Brusko has not yet popped his region, but Yawi has. So that's a little bit of an edge that Brusko has.
And in Brusko too, you know, for the most part, whenever he plays this Khalid, he's had some game winning, I would say, just set potential even on the biggest stages, and that's something that TNC
dulu jungle-nya.
The fact that he can also take a lot of attention. Kelra's taken a couple shots, of course, that gold lane matchup, but here bottom lane.
Oh, that's a quick rotation. Hope we can see it.
He has a vengeance at least.
Kirk survives the 2v1 and he does pop the vengeance, yes.
So across the map, you see Onic winning the gold lane while they lose the EXP lane. Not entirely so, but the first rotation at the least. In terms of the emblems, is that really a Master Assassin on Kirk?
It looks like it.
He just wants to be aggro up against that Hilda. That's crazy. That's a rare spot. That's a rare sight to see.
You know what surprised me more is with everything that's happened in mid and in bottom lane, kelra just chunked half of the gold shielding on the gold lane turret.
Yeah. If what happened in the EXP lane wasn't a considerable win for TNC, definitely you could say at least for the first maybe next 2-3 minion waves, kelra is winning the gold lane.
Not only that, but he also with that Fury Hammer, right? So he's got that little extra penetration damage towards the Moscom. So wants to win those trades. He still looks like he's going for it too. Right now it's TNC to go ahead and start up this turtle though. Might be able to go ahead and secure this one.
Failed airstrike by Super Friends, preemptively used. Kirk going to the back line. Saida goes down. The Kirk attack draws first blood. Traded out for Brusko, popped as well. King Kong gets to work it on the turtle. Retribution still on point despite the man advantage for TNC. Onic takes it.
That was perfect positioning by Onic. A great use of the feathered airstrike from that area by Super Friends. Caught TNC off guard. At the same time, the timing of them just jumping on Zaida, hounding him. The late entry of Kirk meant that the Suyo was just pressured.
You see that diversion play up here on the top side too. They missed it by a little bit. I mean, they were trying to possibly catch out kelra on his rotate back up, but unfortunate they weren't able to do it. So things are going to reset. Brusko almost at level 4 available to him. While Yawi a little bit ahead. Feathered airstrike coming down already. Whoa.
Committing the flicker. So definitely the Monster Mage was looking for some blood. SOD thrown out by Kozin. Just a preemptive measure. Let's go of the ult. And they're rotating up. It looks like they're trying to shut down kelra's early advantage, but it's not going to happen.
Does that work?
Yeah, this is really tough because the rotation that TNC did at the center of the map was to sort of balance out Kozin losing the gold lane. But because Super Friends got to pop him and he was forced to go back, they lost the gold lane even more. So at some point, TNC just needs to start allocating some resources to, with the turtle up there, I think try to get Kirk out of lane and then eventually help Moscow out more.
That's worth the flicker, gentlemen. I'll take that call like 4 out of 5 times. I would always flicker as the Farsa to take Kozin down.
Yeah, just delay him a little bit further because you already saw the gap between the gold laners. What is it, about 1,000 plus at this point, and kelra knows he's got that bit of an advantage. Brusko checking out the backside there, but he is going to get spotted out. He is just going to zoom on out, though, just fine.
Sandwalk is so dirty. You saw how much Zaida committed to trying to take down Brusko, and Brusko just says, nope. Oh, Lord JM down bottom. The level
Lord JM.
Master Assassin.
Clean. There you go. This answers the question.
Yeah, there's definitely Master Assassin at work there. I was like wondering, where is the damage reduction on the, since he's under the turret? I was like, oh wait, all right, yeah, the CC has Master Assassin.
It's an assassin with a yo-yo, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds terrifying. That is a mid-season anime villain that potentially might come back for the next.
Brusko pushing back 3 members.
Turtle kedua ya guys ya.
In comes Lord JM. That's a 4-man presence from the Phoenix. And they pull the turtle slightly toward their side. Here comes kelra and King Kong from the flank. Brusko, less than half health. The SOD thrown out by Kozin. sees that there are a lot of Sonics on that side of the map, and they do take the dance slow. Kirk down to a fifth of his health.
Good reset though by TNC Pro Team, and even Onic, they decided to reset it. But now Onic has spent a lot.
Buset,
They are
yawi.
going to commit the feathered airstrike, blasting Yawi.
Jebret.
Pops the AOG, no one home. Brusko taken down by Lord
Brusko yang mati guys ya.
Oh, Yawi on the run. He does go down
Ooh,
though. Super Prince gets that one.
The clap back by the Monster Mage. The Super Fan has their eyes on the turtle.
Tihong
Zaida
free dong.
retreats, and just like that, Kelra
Zaida
won't let
mati.
him go. And the second turtle goes over to the world champions once more.
And now Onic Philippines are continuing it. They want to invade. Let's see if they'll be able to get this orange buff. King Kong does have his retribution. But no, it's just forcing TSC to react and
The
watch.
beast is playing with his food and steals one away from Zaida.
Onic Philippines. It's crazy because I was just about to say that was oh wait, bottom lane.
Kirk, that's three of them.
Mati
He's
dong.
not going to survive this one. Serving up a kill
Tadi
to
all in
Kozen.
gitu
Great
guys.
job at least finally, to get a response because it looked like things were really tipping in favor of Onic Philippines there. But at least TNC finds a kill now on the bottom side. They should be able to get some push there. But here's the response now from Onic Philippines.
Yawi put down to less than half of his health. Brusko,
buset, Brusko.
the flicker raging sandstorm. Yawi down to a tenth of his health. JM looking for a
Bisa
kill.
gitu.
Brusko gets
Buset.
hit by a stray SOD. Double kill for Kozen. Super Prince bites an
Gila,
AOG
Yawi.
by Yawi. Might have been a little too risky. Backs off.
Overheat by Onic Philippines and TNC now.
Boleh
with the counter,
boleh guys ya.
showing that they can dance with Onic. It's not the cleanest, most dominating dance, but the Phoenix Army can fight and take it to the defending world and Philippine champions. We saw it in the last objective fight. We thought TNC would win it. Onic PH got to recover. Now, off of a TNC recovery, Onic PH tried to answer back, but again, they overextended. This could have been
Tapi terlalu
a
OP
great
sih guys
play,
Brusko
but
guys.
they didn't take into account Lord JM's positioning, forcing them back. It's also a very good call by Kozen to toss the SOD, and at the same time for TNC to push forward and threaten, forcing the flicker from kelra.
Yeah, great, just kind of scrappy fight from TNC, and I feel like that tends to be, what we see
guys ya.
from you could start strong.
Let's
but
go
make
bro,
sure you finish,
lanjut
and
lagi
I
guys
feel
ya.
like that has been the story for TNC as we head back into the game.
Bisa gitu.
Jumping in, we're 7 minutes in to catch you guys up here. Turtle is almost up. Last one, the third one of this game.
All of the above mentioned is true, but just the same, looking at that mini-map, it's still blue, all right? And all the turtles went to Onic despite the great start from TNC. So they can count their blessings, understand that that big play can still happen, but
turtle-nya guys ya.
Joseph is right. They have to follow through, man.
Good wave manipulation up top.
Turtle terakhir bro.
For Kozen to show himself, is going to rely on an SOD to land.
Turtle down to about half health. Early hits on the ults from Onic Philippines.
Buset,
And
Brusko.
Brusko jumps in. Yawi bites it. That's a man down.
Yawi
Lord
mati, bro.
James going to follow through. King Kong gets another. 3 players left for TNC, and off the cusp is Kozen farming off camp.
Great execution there by Onic Philippines. They, again, how many times have we seen this from Onic when they have, is he going to steal it? Oh, too close for comfort, man.
Nope.
But yeah, TSC Pro Team are going to lose a purple buff here. Nice try there, Kozen. And yeah, good condition check. Super Prince landing the feathered airstrike hit, Brusko being in the right position to follow up, and everyone just collapsed at the same time. Great timing by Onic PH. It was vintage Onic.
Oh, and they're still collapsing down. Lancey survives
Lordnya.
with just a sliver of health. Kelra snipes him
Bisa
through
gitu.
from downtown. The AOG knocks up 2. Super Prince bitten down on, but Kelra
Super
gets
Prince,
the
Super
vengeance
Prince.
kill.
And this is part of it too. He just picked up a Sky Piercer, so now that Kelra goes and continues to build up, the shields are going to pop. Even before this Lord comes into play here, about a minute away before it can get taken. So it almost feels like Onic Philippines was like, yeah, TNC, you were a little scrappy. You might have had that little bit of a win, but even when it comes to the objective, we'll fight you guys, and we'll remind you who we are at this point.
Now I gotta glaze on Onic PH because just watching them execute those fights, those sequences, is just literally, it's everyone knows what they have to do, where they need to be. How the heck did Kelra land that Death Sonata.
We didn't see the angle.
Yeah, I really thought that Zyda was at least blocking it, but kelra somehow found an angle. I was like, nah, there's just right enough room where I'll be able to hit Lancy, and then it landed.
And that's why I love what Super Prince does when he picks up the Farsa here. Like, he is one of those
King Kong
players.
glowing
I mean,
one
more
udah
and more
diamankan
doing
oleh
now, but
Lenses
he's
ya.
been one of those players for the longest time when he picks up the Farsa. Like, he's so aggressive that he flickers forward, right? During
He's
the
done it
feathered
twice
airstrike.
this game.
He's done it twice this game, but he's done that so many times in the past. And it
King Kong,
sets things up perfectly for those off angles.
That's a real moment, ladies and gentlemen, during the Infinix hand cam,
Yawi,
where they took
buset.
3 down like it was nothing, trading
Aduh,
out King
brusko.
Kong for 3 members of TNC. Lancy, Zyda, Yawi down. Lord J might
Langsung
follow.
end kan?
One
Aduh.
more for the Filipino Savage as
Filipino
kelra
Savage.
takes down the last member, Sans Kozen from
Iya
TNC.
sih. Kemarin diajar
Still
semua
up in the
guys sama
heavens, the god
kelra
of the
guys.
gold lane, still proving that he lives up to that name. 6 kills, 0 deaths, 0 assists. He's just out for blood.
He was technically in the mid, but yes.
He's just still...
He's just a god.
He's a god at this point. A lot of us have seen it, especially on this Granger pick. And we're going to take a look at the replay. I mean, look at this. The collapse down. Lord JM was waiting in the winds, but it's just too late. I mean, even if he comes in, Brusko just heals up, and he's like, I got you in a way. Even though he goes down, but kelra will land that
kelra
last shot to
sewakit banget
Death
guys. Alah, pause lagi.
All right.
That
Let's
when
go, bro.
he's getting
Lanjut
provided
lagi ya.
vision, he does something with that vision. Whether it's Kirk, Brusko, either of those two, maybe even King Kong, a little bit too deep, a little bit too aggro. kelra's always just there to go, nah, I got you. I'll make sure that if you go down, it won't be a waste.
We'll see if they can actually catch kelra this time around, or actually fight for this Lord here.
Down to a 5th of its health, now a 10th. King Kong knee deep.
Oh,
Zyda gets the
Zyda.
steal. AOG by Yawi in the thick of it. He does go down, traded out for Super Prince. Looking for the punish. kelra gets a double. Zyda
Buset.
running through.
Oh, no, Zyda.
Can Onic Philippines stop him? He gets away with highway robbery.
A Lord, and they took Super Prince down to, and this will force Onic PH to go back. Yawi Lord JM will be up just in time. Let's see if King Kong will be able to delay it. Now, in terms of how the movement is going right now, it seems like, oh, it might just be wasted. They won't be able to make the most out of this Lord TNC Pro team.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. It's something, it's something. What a steal, though, by Zyda. Gotta commend him.
Is this correct? The first Lord of the game.
Yeah, very first one.
Yep.
Go to the hands for TNC. So they won't be able to push with the Lord. Mid-tower, it will fall. So, okay, TNC Pro team will be able to get something out of here. Some semblance of a little bit more control now.
Yeah, so it's not a total waste to get that one. Again, it's a little bit of hope that they needed too. So that mid-turret actually doesn't go down just yet.
Yikes.
As Onic Philippines will go ahead and still kind of continue to clear things. I'm wondering too, how many stacks does kelra have right now? He's 8-0. So what did that put him at? I think he picked up the Sky Piercer
At around 2 or 3.
around 2 or 3, maybe 4 kills.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
What's this?
Whoa!
They
Buset,
collapse down
Brusko.
on Brusko. Did not expect from
Bisa
there to be that
gitu,
many
guys, ya.
Phoenix Army members in that bush.
And I think, are we going to get another diversion? No, we're not, but that is a great play by TNC Pro Team. At this point, that pickoff is so expensive for Onic PH.
That's a great play from TNC, and they can actually continue to do this and build around it.
Are we just gonna let go of the fact that Zyda stole a Lord? He was down 2 levels and he stole a Lord. What are the mechanics of this young man, formerly known as Mama Coco, when he was playing in the amateurs?
Dude, Onic Philippines wants to fight this, though. They're actually going to drop down the feathered airstrike. I don't think they can catch him, though, but Kirk,
Wait, they're still going.
they're still going. Oh, Kozen!
Kirk goes through the wall, jumps through, and yeah, TNC is
Uh-oh,
TNC 's real.
diversion.
Diversion going to the back line. Do they know? Super Prince throws out 1, a Death Sonata 2. They cancel.
Yeah, just like that, Onic PH gets control of the map again. If you've forgotten who Zyda is, a back-to-back MDL champion and MPL Season 13 champion with Team Liquid Philippines in their inaugural season. He was an MDL Season 2 Finals MVP and regular season MVP. For the longest time, though, touted as a double-edged sword, high-risk, high-reward type. That was high risk when he did trying to steal that Lord. Well, he got a high reward.
Definitely did, and so it might make
Lord,
Onic also hesitant a little bit on this next one coming up in just a couple seconds. But this is where anytime, any lineup, any team that has the Loyi can play around the macro presence. But look at this. Onic Philippines is going to go for themselves.
King
Trying
Kong?
to make a play.
Got a concealed play.
No.
Raging Sandstorm on a 3. SOD hits no one. Lancey's down. Brusko turned it out for Zyda.
Brusko mati sih.
Look at the back line. King Kong takes down Kozin. The shutdown onto the Moskov. And Zyda tail, but kelra shuts him down. You ain't going nowhere, son. 3 for 1. Onic back on the board.
What
a scramble by these two, and at the end of it all, it's TNC Pro Team. Who suddenly surprised.
Lord JM, he tried to get away, couldn't find a bush.
Bro mau bundir guys.
And now TNC have to play from the back. Or will Onic actually just try to end with this lone minion?
Tapi Lord dulu gak sih guys? Yawi masih ada loh.
It's an end angle. Literally Yawi versus the
juga bentar lagi
world.
balik.
They penetrate through mid. King Kong sent over to deal with the Lord alone. And Onic PH just going for insurance.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Solo
you know,
this
is a showcase that even so, Onic Philippines will find different ways to approach these team fights. I mean, think about it. They pop that conceal, they went around the corner, they cause some chaos against a lineup like this from TNC. And they end up still protecting kelra. Like, looking at this replay, look at the positioning. kelra's able to be okay, even though in between Lord JM and Kozin, and they still survive. So he joins this fight, pops off a couple shots, and catches Zyda here at the end. So with that, they get the Lord, they get that one turret, and now they get prepped and ready to approach the base of TNC.
We've always talked about how Onic PH, suddenly it feels like they're coming from, or at least kelra, King Kong, Kirk, he's usually those three coming from all angles. That was literally the entire team coming from every direction possible in the game.
Oh, and at this point, once again, Brusko using that conceal ready. The turrets are going to go down. Still the top is up. That second tier finally falling. The Lord's cleared out though, so TNC, can they stay in this game? Yawi will go ahead and charge on up the Unbreakable. They're going to clear these waves. Better airstrike.
Reggie says the answer. Cancelled AOG, revitalized by Yawi. Catches Brusko and Kirk. Vengeance already
jadi sawi dah tuh.
Kozin takes it point blank. kelra takes down Yawi.
Langsung mati guys.
Finally, the last inhibitor falls. TNC just a bare base left.
Kirk actually got to block a really good SOD angle. Since Kirk blocked it, Kozin couldn't find the perfect gag angle for his ultimate.
King Kong catches a few beads from TNC.
Bro.
Pushed them
Mereka
out.
mau maksa sih guys, kelihatannya.
Phoenix Army lives on another day.
Okay, TNC will actually stay in the game despite losing all the turrets, though. They still have some fight in them.
Atas bawah guys.
Gas gak sih?
The Super Fam is relentless. They want to end it. Feathered air strike by Super Prince. Look at the back line. Scrambled. Lancey trying to go up against the guy in the gold lane. kelra.
Kena lo.
Kozin comes in. The wind of the not enough for kelra to survive the shutdown. 11 kills worth of gold.
Bro.
By King Kong. The fight continues. 2 for 1. The current trade. Lancey's down. Yawi.
Yawi ngapain?
Life will not work out. 3 for 1. This is still an
Walah. Padahal kalau gak maksa bisa aja itu loh guys. Masih bernafas loh. Tapi kalau maksa digas sama Onic sih. Nah kan, King Kong lihat lah. Itu tadi kalau mid laner TNC gak ngegas aman guys harusnya. Soalnya kelra udah mati bro. Target udah mati guys, tapi malah paksa. Oke lah, kita lanjut ke game kedua. Bye bye.